What is up, guys? It's Camp Cards. Welcome back to another episode of King of Myth. King of Wukong. King of Myth. King of Wukong. What do I want? I'm gonna go with King of Myth, yeah. Mm, yeah. Ow. These are very flimsy. Damn it. Alright, Alright, you little shit.
Simply. Boy, greet our visitor.
That was close. Wrong mode.
My master is possession obsessed. Heck, you are just like him. Guanju, I remember.
Guangmo with a mo. monk's facade but a serpent's heart. He wields deceit, playing many parts. His desires shift, insatiably pursued, faithless to his master, all teachings he eschewed. Eschewed? Eschewed? I don't know. I don't know that word. Guangmo, the great tactician, was not like his senior fellow pupil Guangxi. From a young age, his heart yearned to be a legendary Yaoguai master, remembered for ages. But fate had other plans. When I'm just gonna say Ling Shuzi. It might be Ling Shua. Ling Shui? Ling Shuzi is what I'm gonna say. When old Ling Shuzi sent his beloved disciple to Guangyin Temple to be a monk, old white snake Guai grew worried. The snake feared it was Ling Shuzi's ploy to win favor with the black bear Guai, and commanded Guangmo to join the monkhood as well. Excuse me. Before he left, the snake warned him never fall behind, least of all behind Guangxi. But no matter how hard Guangmo tried, Elder Jinshi never seemed to favor him as much as Guangxi, even when he learned faster and trained harder. Guangmo consoled himself, believing this stemmed not from his own failings but from the snake's ham-fisted meddling, which had turned the elder against him. He found solace in the notion of returning to the mountains one day, when he could embrace his Yaoguai nature, unshackled by such trivial concerns. Guangmo can still recall Jinshi's teachings. You can be too extreme, too uncompromising. Always leave some room and some things unfinished. But the day Jinshi saw the Kasaya of Eversparks, he desired it so intensely that he forgot his own words and went long into the night. Guangmo saw the thought taking root in the old monk's heart, to kill for this prize. Everyone shied away from the idea, but Guangxi boldly spoke the truth. Guangmo seethed with inexplicable rage. In his mind, a scheme within a scheme began to take shape. As Elder Jinshi drank tea with the two monks, Guangmo glimpsed an untamed malice in the monkey's eyes, a hunger for vengeance. Building on Guangxi's gambit, Guangmo goaded and prodded, weaving a merciless plot that left no room for escape. The old monk was delighted. For the first time he acknowledged Guangmo's wit. With his plan set, Guangmo knew that doom would strike that night. Summoning a gust of wind, he hid in the bamboo grove behind the mountain. As anticipated, a great fire broke out that night, but it failed to kill the two journeying monks as intended. Instead, it burned the entire temple to the ground. Alas, the world harbors such petty souls, capable of ensnaring the lofty and vanquishing them with cunning plots. Perhaps this is what is meant by slaying with a borrowed blade.
But now, the evil monks abetted Elder Jincha to burn the great sage and tongue monk alive. That's these two. I thought they were already turned into ashes by that fire. Who would have thought they had turned into Yaoguais? I have an ominous feeling. After the bell rang, it seems as though the resentment in the depths of the mountain has grown. Ah, forget it. Overthinking won't help. Your presence has already made a mess in the mountain. Why not go ahead? Take them out, once and for all.
I don't know who I'm summoning with these bells, but it suits me just fine. Hey, my friend's playing Dishonored. cultivate sparks. Oh, I see. Take the form of Guangmo, call forth snakes, spit venom upon foes, and inflict poison damage. Snakes will slither away once their venom is depleted. This is the key cost of the skill. Faithful cow. That would help a bit. Next is the health. It's gonna go for a while, but I want to see what's up there. Oh, can I not get up there? That's so lame. Very disappointing. There's gotta be a way to do it from down there, right? So what would be the point of that whole area there? That's better. Ah, damn it, I meant to hit dodge. Uh-oh. What are you doing, Maple? Cat is being cat. We are gonna heal. Because there's definitely a boss over there. There's no way there's not. I'm gonna get a water gun and start spritzing this damn cat. Oh, he got me. Little shit. Oh, it glows. That's cool. I didn't realize that. Shit. Holy shit. Bali go. Fucked him up. I don't think I ever fought him before. Bali Galon. Wrinkles on his skin so snug, a whiff of air, a fishy hug. Legs that spring to heights above, from the dirt and muck they love. In the lands west of Blackwind Mountain, within a kingdom named Ha-Mi, stood a small town. Every day before dawn, a humble market would gather just outside the town gate. It was a place where peddlers exchanged goods while waiting for the gate to open, but due to the prices, even the townsfolk began to participate. Thus, this market gradually gained its reputation. A few months ago, an odd oil peddler arrived at the market, garbed in robes of pearly turquoise color and with eyes that gleamed like copper bells. He had a voice that rang out with a boom, and his breath was foul and pungent. Yet he happened to be a keen talker, and naturally was disliked by everyone. The oil he produces, on the other hand, was sought after by everyone. Who would not prefer the oil clear and smooth, and not to mention its price? One could exchange but a pinch of fragrant powder for a large gourd of such oil. One day, a wandering Taoist passed through the town and decided to visit the market. He enjoyed his experience until he sensed an eerie green mist emanating from that old peddler, a guai, no doubt. The monk chanted, and before the peddler could manage a decent struggle, it revealed its true form, a green-skinned giant frog. The bystanders were startled and grabbed whatever they could use to attack. The frog kicked the ground with both legs, leaped higher than a tree, and swiftly fled toward the mountains. In pursuit, the folks arrived at the marshes, where they witnessed countless small frogs scraping mucus from each other's bodies, collecting it in a large barrel. They then applied fragrant powder to themselves, hugging and sniffing each other in sheer delight. Silently, the people approached and peered into the barrel. The mucus inside gleamed with clarity, just like the oil they had favored. At the sight, they were occupied by bouts of nausea and began to vomit. None had the strength to pursue and kill Gwais. All the frogs noticed this and hastily fled, leaving the marshes filled with a rather unique scene. They just wanted to smell good. String of the frog, treasure it, as it may prove wondrously useful someday. That's better. I can see. Neat. Wait, nope, you're not the way I want to go. I want to go this way. Ow. Very rude. Wait, what am I doing? I can fast travel. Key. Both transformations and vessels require key to activate. The fiercer you fight against the enemy. Hello. Lauja fragrant wine? I'm really trying to these pronunciations, I swear. I know I'm butchering the shit out of them.
These snake guys are nothing. Snake gall steeped in drink, though, makes a fine tonic to flush malady. Ha! Here, young friend. Be my guest inside.
Gotcha.
Well, well. I'd stake you're one more monkey from Mount Huaguo. I've met many of you. My rank of birth.
Straightforward.
To the mortal world.
So, watching my turtle again. There's poison resistance. By celestial lotus seeds.
Think of it as me earning a drink or two.
Using gold solid covers a small amount of health.
There's no going back to court. Only drink can drown my sorrows.
Whoops. Almost ate shit there. Oh, great.
Hailed bird, what dimmed your shine? Past's grip beyond our grasp, the future we may still clasp.
Fucking shot. It's a lot like the opening.
Late is the hour, young one, in which you choose to stain my tranquil abode. Pray tell, to what end do you seek? Denying.
fuck did you get
You
blue?
have forced my hand. Now you
Stage
shall
2,
face
doesn't it?
what I truly am.
Oh.
Blow!
Fuck.
Courage alone will not guide you far, imposter.
I'm not an imposter. You're an imposter. Holy shit, he whooped my ass. Stick your tongue far soft tongues inflict great damage. I dug this shit. I like being able to poison the enemy. Ah, damn it, he's back in stage 1.
Day and late, summoned by deeds.
Damn. Damn! I couldn't even get up. I didn't realize my health was that low. I was hoping he'd still be in the second stage. It was really just wishful thinking on my part. Well, this guy's officially giving me more trouble than anyone else.
awakens, not without a stir. Reflect upon it. That.
A good combo.
You have forced my hand. Now you shall face what I truly am.
So that's that time.
Halt! No ill will I bear. I'm merely my brother's eyes and ears. I feign my loyalty to guard this path on the bear's order. Your destiny's bleak and stark. In its grip, we share the mark. The Guanyin temple now lies in cinders, yet the elder soul endures. The root of greed ever fosters the stem of suffering. Better to forget the thing you truly seek.
Did you die just now?
The three bells. Have you seen them all?
Haven't seen the third. Characters. White-clad noble. A serpent youth in white with furious gaze, writes poems, dances, yet fierce in battle's blaze. On a spring day with a mild wind, in the marsh of white mist, an old wife brews tea over a stove. Watching the white reflection in the water, he mutters. An old wolf, Jesus, brews tea over a stove. Watching the white reflection in the water, he mutters, you and I should not be here. The white-clad noble, amid spear practice, hears these words. Swift as thought, he hurls his spear toward the stove, and in another instant he flashes over, grips the haft, and stands poised before the aged Yaoguai. Shall we sip blood or tea? Tea. Sit. They sit face to face. The old wolf hands the noble a bowl of tea. The noble drains it in one gulp. A fine tea. The old wolf nods. Does a raised mountain garrison warrant so many schemes? The noble replies, I come at my brother's command. There are no schemes. The old wolf retorts, my return from death, was it not a scheme? The noble says nothing. The old wolf gazes at him, also silent. Despite the cloudiness in the wolf's eyes, his unease is apparent. The noble ponders for a moment, then finally answers, that truly wasn't a scheme. If not a scheme, then what was it? Have you heard about that child in the court? The Buddhas have a spell. They piece together items that mimic the body, chant the mantra of revival, and thus bring back a life. The old wolf smiles bitterly and shakes his head. That master, most assuredly, wields no such power. Indeed, he does not, yet the foul relic he obtained bears this potency. The old wolf says anxiously, but living like this, I can barely sleep or eat in peace. When doom is nigh, life may yet persist. When blessed with life, the loom of death lingers. Breathe and make peace with it, and you may find your tranquility. The old wolf says nothing. The noble lowers his eyes, also silent. For all the uncanniness of his eyes, his compassion is apparent. The old wolf says, I'll leave this tea to you. Better to drink tea. The old wolf rises with a sweep of his sleeve, sighing deeply. Living like this on their blood, how could I bear to do that? He totters away, not by the path he came, but turning down a fork in the road beside the marsh. Tell the master he doesn't need to come see me anymore. Shen Monkey. Bottom up the jade nectar celestial brew. In the jar the fresh wine sparkles anew. In worldly clamor he wishes to stay drunk, forgetting homeland, foreign lands of muck. In Chang'an City stood the temple of the Wild Goose Pagoda. Not far from its gates lived a diligent temple goer named Hao Desheng. One day Desheng dozed off as he sat at ease at home. In his dream he found himself at the temple gate. 4 figures approached: a monkey, a dog, a loon, and a tiger, all deep in talk. He heard the tiger ask, "Where do you plan to take that thing?" The loon shook his head. "Fret not, I hear they've all returned to their caves. We need but make our way to each place and wait. Our meeting is sure." The dog then inquired, "May I ask, friends, where are you all off to?" The monkey replied, "I'm not fond of the sun, rain, or chill wind. For drinking, I shall seek out a lush and lovely spot." The loon stretched his neck. "I need to dwell by the water. If your place has a water view, we might dwell near." The monkey waved him off. "I've seen that ugly mug of yours for all my long years. Better we live far and distant from each other." The loon paid him no heed and asked the dog, "And you, young one, what plans do you have?" "Perhaps we can—" The dog said, No, the time isn't right, but still too early. I'd rather head to the mortal world and have myself some experiences first." "Ha! Experiences," scoffed the tiger. "You just yearn the hunt for rare herbs to play with your furnace." The dog flushed, but before he could retort, the monkey turned to the tiger. "And you, what's your plan?" The tiger thumped his chest. "I'll guard the village." Seeing his friends had made their choices, the old loon said, "Well then, we don't need to travel together. Here's where we part ways, each to seek our path. When I meet that one, I'll gather you all again." With that, the 4 parted. Desheng heard a thunderclap and woke with a start. The dream had already faded from his mind.
Do you too desire that which they ceaselessly hold dear?
The bells. 3 bells were set in the mountains since the Black Wind Gwy's return, yet no one is allowed to go near them. Maybe the bells have something to do with the temples burning. His words sound like truth to me, little monkey. Stay sharp and keep a lookout.
Oh, that looks like a bell. Hold on. We gotta get the 3rd bell. Why are one of the wolves hung up? I was thinking it was actually going to be live. What did I just do? So I can start upgrading. I just don't have the will. I thought this was like a massive monster for a second. Wandering White? Elder Jinchi.
Oh, thank Amitabha! Oh, finally then, the 3 bells sang! Disciples come, I hear travelers approaching my temple carrying new treasures!
Jinchi.
I cannot see you, but I recognize your odor. Cannot be you.
Not quite.
You are back? It must be you who took that Kasaya. Now give it back!
I would like to use this one now. Damn it, he's just more aggressive than the Wandering White. Ow! Alas, this old monk so unwise, his ears brought neither truth or prize. Guangxi and Guangmao. You know what? I will go with this one. Just because now I have the transformations of both his students. Jesus. Okay. It's like this one's gonna give me the most trouble. This is what the Wandering White fight was like the first time I fought him. I did not time that right. fuck!
You can find her in ashes.
He's not giving me the most trouble.
Did Tang Monk and his disciple where's my...
Tried. What the fuck is he doing? Oh, he's healing now. Forgot he attacks during that. Oh, come on! He's about to spend this whole damn time whooping my ass, ain't he? Not time that for shit. Alright. I tell you to jump. You gotta go, Jinchi.
270 years spent. Kasayas collected by the hundreds. Still one short without this. Oh. No, stop.
They dead too.
Leave it. Just leave it. Stop the fire. Please stop.
Jesus. Holy shit. Obsession, a remnant of worldly ties, transforms the unfinished aspirations into spaces both tangible and ethereal, real and illusionary. Through certain objects, one can navigate these spaces, engaging with the past and the future. Something. Fireproof mantle. Let everything else burn. I care for nothing but my master. Give it to me quickly.
The fireproof mantle. The great sage borrowed it from Virapaxa. How did it end up here? You must have freed that miserable soul. Oh, such is his end. A tragedy prologued by a sick cloud. It's getting late. Let's hurry up the mountain.
Let's? Like isn't that us? What is this us shit? I'm going to the mountain. Where the fuck are you? Leave me to do all the damn dirty work. When the key is full, press RT L stick to use vessel. Some hidden vessels left by the predecessors can be discovered in the journey, each with unique power. Using them costs key, which can be recovered from hitting the enemies. Short duration of activation grants burn immunity and gradually increase focus. Highly effective in specific environments and against specific enemies. Significantly increases burn resistance and grants immunity to scorch damage from lava-covered terrain. It'll probably come in handy against an enemy later. Elder Jinshi. With empty hands he preached, yet gold was his quest. He left no wealth, just doctrines to attest. A life of greed, his doom was sealed tight. If deeds were weighed, would he still face his plight? After 2 months of peace, Tong Monk reigned in his horse. He saw towers and halls nestled deep in the fold of the mountains. At the gate of the place, they saw that it was indeed a temple. The master and his disciple exchanged greetings before passing through the mountain gate. In the main hall, they saw the name of the place, Guanyin Temple. Tong Monk was overjoyed, but the monkey said, "Master, this is no good place. Better to leave soon." But the monk wouldn't listen. He knelt before every golden statue he saw in prayer, and the monkey, impatient with his master's attitude, began to strike the bell incessantly, startling all the monks in the temple. Those from the upper and lower halls all poured out. The monks greeted Tong Monk. The monkey used his see-through eyes to look around and laughed. "Why do you monks here look so sickly and weak, with your spirits drained? Have you broken the precepts?" In Tong Monk's perception, the monks all wore brand new kasayas and had tall, sturdy bodies. He considered Monkey's words to be mere nonsense and remarked, "Don't speak so recklessly." Then he turned to apologize to the monks. The monks themselves regarded Monkey's words as nonsense as well. Only 2 small monks hidden in the crowd dared not reveal themselves. The elder of the temple invited the master and the disciple back to the back chamber for tea. After the monks had taken their seats and the feast was laid out, the two small monks assisted the elderly monk inside. Tong monk bowed respectfully. The two exchanged a few pleasantries, and Tong monk inquired, "May I ask about your esteemed age, venerable elder?" The older monk replied, "Despite my many mistakes, I have lived to see my 270th year." When Monkey heard this, he laughed and said, "Old skinflint, why do I smell Yao Guai in this temple?" The old monk did not answer. Tong monk hastened to interject. "This disciple of mine can be somewhat unruly at times. Please do not take offense." A small monk was just then using an exquisite vessel to pour 3 cups of fragrant tea for them. Monkey stared at him and said, "Where are you from, little monk?" The small monk set down the tea and swiftly hid behind the old monk. Biting his finger, he said, "This one has a furry face and a strange head. He's a bit scary." Tong monk glanced at Monkey and said, "Mind your words. Don't offend people with your brashness." He then shifted the conversation by praising the tea and the vessels. The old monk didn't seem to mind. Instead, he asked Tong monk, "Noble sir, hailing from the emperor's capital, might you have any treasures that you could lend me for a mere glimpse?" Tong monk declined repeatedly, but Monkey laughed and said, "Master, isn't your Kasaya itself a treasure? Why not allow him a glimpse?" All the monks laughed. Then they brought out 12 cases of Kasayas, unfurled them, and hung them up for Tong monk to see. But Monkey laughed and said, very well, put them away. Bring ours out for a look too." Tong monk grabbed Monkey and tried hard to stop him, but Monkey said, do not fret, I know what I'm doing." Without more words, he took out the Kasaya for the monks to see. As the old monk gazed upon such a wonder, his spirit was touched. He walked up to Tong monk and knelt with tears in his eyes. "This humble monk is verily bereft of fortune. My eyes are dim and clouded. I cannot see it clearly." Monkey laughed again and said, "And how do you intend to inspect it clearly?" The old monk replied, "If you would be so kind and trusting, allow me to take it to the back chamber and study it carefully overnight. I shall return it to you tomorrow morning before your departure. May I know your thoughts on this?" Upon hearing this, Tong monk was startled and chided Monkey. Monkey laughed and said, "What are you afraid of? Let him take it for a look. If anything goes wrong, I'll handle it." Only missing one now, huh? One lesser Yao Guai. One character. Quite a few of these. None of the chiefs. Nay. What I'm trying to do. Not too much left.
Coming for our master. You must get through us first.
Oh. Wolf Assassin. Hills and rivers, nature's way. Kindness grows like grass and wood. Plants may fade and bloom in May. All shall still stand where they stood. Once upon a time, a young wolf followed a gray elder wolf to learn the art of hunting. Despite his cleverness and diligence, the young wolf struggled to catch any prey. One day, the pale elder commanded him to find food alone or face hunger. Then the young wolf, hiding in the shadows of the mountains, finally managed to catch a rabbit. However, instead of eating it alive, he gently licked the rabbit's wounds as if to heal them. The rabbit took the chance and fled into a pond, struggling to swim to safety, but the young wolf in pursuit forced it back into the water. Just as the rabbit was about to drown, the young wolf rescued it, softly nudging its head and helping it breathe. The rabbit woke up conscious but bewildered. Suddenly, the distant howl of the Grey Elder startled both of them. In his panic, the young wolf accidentally crushed the rabbit under his paw. Heartbroken, the young wolf wept bitterly. As the elder approached and inquired, it became clear the young wolf couldn't bring himself to kill the rabbit, so he repeatedly spared its life. Yet he also feared his own hunger, and that's why he refused to let it go. Acknowledged, the Grey Elder then advised, "Your false kindness brought misery. Instead of hesitation, both of you would have been better off with a swift end." The Grey Elder's words seemed to have dawned upon the young wolf. Later, it honed a lethal technique of hurling whirling blades from afar for stealth kills, believing this to be the ultimate form of mercy towards its adversaries. Celestial Tide Pill. Miraculous pill crafted by King Father of the East on the mountain of Fang Zong. That increases maximum mana. That one. Oh, you gotta move the camera for this one. Okay.
It's time to teach you how tough we are.
now that I've got a shrine, I think that will be all for today. As always, I am very glad that, oh well. I need more silk. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I have. So until next time, bye guys.